All right, Matt, so you're talking monsoon master. It's going to be a tough one to pick because it seems like the rain's everywhere but where we need it to be.
It's true, but in all fairness, it only counts at the airport insofar as the contest goes. And while Mother Nature takes a little bit of a hiatus, we will talk about the statistics, and we'll talk about exactly what you need to do to become, of course, our monsoon master. Do you have what it takes? Well, all you got to do is guess the amount of rain. All you have to do sounds easy, right? But between July 2nd and September 30th, that deadline this year, September 15th, so get those guesses in as soon as possible, kind of like ice break. If two people guess the same amount, well, it goes to the person, the grand prize anyway, to the person that guessed first. 102, today's top temp here in the city of Tucson, 90 in Sierra Vista, 107 in Phoenix, and look at that, just about cloud-free skies, maybe one little billowing cloud over here in the northeast side of town. Those are the Rincon Mountains, of course, the Catalina Mountains to the left of those. 100 still at the airport. Moisture good, 54 degrees. Problem is it's getting not as cold as we'd like it to get way up high in the atmosphere. That's what creates instability when you have warm conditions at the surface and cold air aloft. We're missing that. That's one thing we're missing. We're also missing something else, and that's the steering winds. 80s in Sonoyta, Bisbee, and Sierra Vista, and we'll be in the 80s in Tucson, but we're going to have to wait until about 9 o'clock for that to occur. Lower 80s by the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock hour. Live Doppler, clear as a bell tonight. For the most part, even zooming out, we're not finding much in the way of storms. Had a couple of storms try to fire up in eastern sections of Arizona, but this is what I mean by the steering winds. This is a visible satellite picture. Before it gets dark, because it is getting dark, we can see those cloud tops blowing right off those storms. They try to form, and then the top of the storms literally blow off, and that's why exactly we're not seeing the storm structure that we need. 2 out of 10 our monsoon prediction index tomorrow, so not all that robust. Increasing that to about a 4 out of 10 as we make our way into our Thursday. Friday and Saturday will cool things down to about a 3 out of 10 again, but that's still about a mid-grade monsoon pattern. So all in all, things are looking good to get more storm chances yet again this week. Believe it or not, first week of August starts tomorrow. 70s for lows, 20% chance of storms tomorrow, lower 100s into Cochise and Santa Cruz County, 60s and 70s for lows, daytime highs into the 80s and into the 90s. 20% chance of storms tomorrow. We'll go with a 40% chance on Thursday, 30% again Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, back to a 40% chance on Monday. So I think Thursday and Monday, if we had to pick 2 of the days that would be most active, those would be those 2. Otherwise, daytime highs really about where they should be this time of year. Average highs upper 90s, and a few of the days were upper 90s, a few of the days lower 100s. All in all, give or take a few degrees from average.
Yeah, we'll see what August brings.
Yeah, tomorrow. Crazy.
I know, hard to believe. All right, Ariel.